Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a quick get ready with me. So I'm just going to actually get started. To start off, I just took the Fenty Primer and put that all over my face to prep it for foundation. And then the foundation I'm using today is the L'Oreal Infallible. I haven't used it forever, so I just decided to pick this up today. And yeah, I'm just applying that with a beauty blender. And for concealer, I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit, and I'm just mixing the two highlighting and concealer shades and just applying that underneath my eyes in a triangle form. And then I'm also just going to put that on my forehead, my chin, and also the bridge of my nose. And then to blend that out, I'm just going to dampen my beauty blender with some Fix Plus. You could use water, and this just makes the cream concealer easier to blend. And to set that concealer, I'm using the Bare Minerals translucent powder, and I'm just going to be patting that underneath the eyes and really packing that on to make sure that the concealer does stay on all day. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless face powder, and then just using a big fluffy brush to set all my foundation in. And then I'm just going to move on to my eyebrows. I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, no surprise, and I'm just going to fill in my brows as usual. And if you like a separate tutorial on how I do my brows, just let me know, because it hasn't really changed since, but if you would like an updated one, yep, just comment below. And I'm just going to brush that all out. And to define my brows a little bit more, I'm using the Cella highlighting stick and just applying that underneath my eyes and also the rest of my lids to prep it for eyeshadow. And then I'm just blending that out with a brush and also my fingers as well. And for my eyes today, I'm using the Crown eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going in with the shimmery bronzy shade first and just applying that all over my lid like so. It doesn't have to be perfect, so just making sure you pack that on. And then to blend that all in, I'm using just this light orangey brown shade, and then I'm going to be using a fluffy brush and blend that into the crease to make sure everything is seamless. And to darken the outer corners just a little bit more, I'm using the shade right underneath it, which is just a deeper, more red tone. And I'm just concentrating that on the outer lid. And to further darken that again, I'm going to use this brown shade right over here and just concentrating that on the very outer lid. So this just makes a really nice transition from light to dark, but at the same time it is very subtle. And then to highlight the inner corners, I'm just taking the lightest shade in the palette and then putting that onto the inner corners, packing that in. And then I'll also be putting that on my brow bone with a fluffy brush, making sure that it's blended into the crease shade as well. And then I'm just prepping my eyelashes with some mascara, and then today I am applying the JC Luxury Lash. And I already did one side of the eye, so I just have this one left in the package, and this one is in the style Arianna. So I'm just going to be applying that. And now my eyes are done. I'm just going to be using the NYC Sunny Bronzer and putting that all over my face. This is just to warm up my face, since whenever I put on contour, I just like to make sure I have a nice gradient of warm and cool tones. So then for the cool tone bronzer, I'm going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light and just putting that on top of the Sunny Bronzer. And then with the darker shade in the Kat Von D palette, I'm using a flat brush just to chisel out my cheeks like so to define that contour. And I'm also going to be putting that on my nose to make sure it looks nice and snatched. And then for blush, I'm using this Becca blush palette, and I'm just going in with the center shade onto my cheekbones like so. And for highlights, I'm going in with the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette and using this warm highlighting shade and just putting that onto my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, and just everywhere else that I need highlighting.
Purchase your tracks today.
And for my lips, I'm using this very cool Smashbox lip palette. I found the packaging so cool and adorable, and I'm just going in with the darkest shade in this palette, which is this very nice, warm, dark burgundy red shade. So I'm just going to be applying that with the brush that it came with, and this is just so perfect for the weather lately. So yeah, that's basically it for this look. It's super simple, but it's just a perfect amount of glam. I hope you guys like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you soon.